Hey everybody, Matt here. This is going to be a video on talking to friends and family members about prepping. I've been asked this question I don't know how many times, and it never really occurred to me to make a video out of it as far as the Prepper's Guidebook thing goes, until somebody mentioned it to me, and that was Volkov 556. He brought it up, so I want to give him a shout out for this. You know, for a lot of people it can be very difficult to talk to friends and family members, to convince them to see what you see in the world, to see all the problems gathering all at once, you know, whether it's something as simple as hurricanes or natural disasters or losing your job or economic problems, whatever it is. It can be very hard and very daunting to be a person who wants to prep but have family members, friends, girlfriend, wife, whatever, kind of give you shit about it, look down on you, you know, whatever. And you want to convince that person, you want to talk to that person. And a lot of times it's hard. It's hard to do. It's hard to figure out what to say to get them to open their eyes and to wake up and see that there is a reason to prep, okay? That there is a reason to do things. The problem is I can't really tell you how to do it because there is no one answer. Everyone is different. What I can tell you is that the easiest thing to do is that you know the person you're trying to talk to. You know the person you want to wake up. You know that person. You need to look into their past. You need to look into their family, into their friends, and find examples, because I guarantee you we all have examples of people we know, or even us ourselves have been through natural disasters, economic problems. You know, we've been fired, we've been laid off, you know, whatever the situation may be. And all those are reasons, you know, to prep, okay? It's not just about the end of the world, okay? This isn't just always about, oh, roll and SHTF and all that stuff, okay? SHTF to me, as most of you guys know, means anything. It can mean losing your job. It can mean a hurricane. It can mean a tornado. It can mean something small and temporary, but something that interferes with your life. And those are the kinds of examples you should use. Maybe your wife or your girlfriend or whoever you're talking to has a family member that got fired or laid off in the last few years because of the economic problems. Maybe they know somebody that was in a hurricane and had their house destroyed. Maybe they know somebody who's been in some other sort of natural disaster. Maybe they know somebody who has had some sort of other catastrophic problems that you can say, hey, look, if we ever get into a situation like this, wouldn't it be nice if we had food, if we had water, if we had a little extra, you know, money set aside, we had a little extra supplies, you know, look how we could save ourselves from all the bad things that happened to so-and-so by applying a little common sense and a little prepping to our lives. That's what you have to do. You have to know that person well enough to be able to say, this is an example of what I'm talking about. This is why I prep. Can you know do what you can to try and get them to open their eyes and to wake up and say, you know what, I know what you're talking about now. And it's a slow process, you know. I think most of the people in the world eventually, under the right circumstances, have the common sense enough to wake up and to open their eyes and go, okay, I see it. There are very few people out there who, regardless of what you say or what you do, just will not. They're never going to wake up. They're never going to accept it. They live in what I like to call blissful ignorance. They would prefer to just not think of any bad things. They don't care. And you're going to run into those people. But overall, most people have common sense enough that when pointed out to them, they will get it. And they will eventually wake up. It will be a slow process, but it can happen. So that's pretty much it. You know, I wish I could really give better advice to those of you out there who want to know how to talk to friends and family members about prepping. But there's just no real clear answer. Just look for examples in your life, in their life, of things, because we all have things that happen to us. We all have bad things that happen to us or to friends or to family members. Find those things and use those things as a way to present the idea of prepping to those people. So anyway, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.